Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest. Mike Leake, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
This guy can really pitch. He's got a number of pitches in his arsenal, but the one I think about is the sinker. He'll use it when he needs to get a ground ball or maybe get out of a jam. Bases loaded, first and second, maybe even a runner on first base. Here comes that sinker to get that ground ball. He's looking to get two if he can.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Grounded back up the middle. There is Desmond. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Into the windup and the pitch. Smoke toward third. Gloved by Uribe. Throw to first gets the speedy Damon for out number 2.
Batting third.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 out, nobody on. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. George Springer would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Blackman. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third. Center
Here's
fielder,
Charlie Blackman now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. first pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So stepping in, George Springer. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackman is under it. 1 out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back. Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he got ahead early 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as it's grounded sharply to first. Desmond for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Orlando will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Leading off for the beast mode.
At the plate, Neil Walker. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. Now I'm looking down there at second base at Ian Kinsler. You know, this guy's defense gets overlooked. I love how he turns the pivot, but he's also got great range to his left. Makes all those tough plays throwing on the run to first base. He's dynamite. Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction. That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Juan Uribe.
Here's the third baseman, Juan Uribe, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. So no runs on 1 base hit. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan.
Russell
Martin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 home to Martin. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2 down the first baseline. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Julio Teheran. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Julio Teheran.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around it, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
So he sets him down swinging. Julio Teheran goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Nothing across. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Mike Leake is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. Riding in once again, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Fastball called for strike 2. Teheran into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. To short, hit hard. Pereira fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in to try it again. Johnny Damon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Johnny Damon.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will find its way through. A leadoff single for Damon. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
The center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer, a base hit in his first trip. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And he is in there. Standing in, Odubel Herrera reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's through into center field. Base hit. One run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Russell Martin now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Leading off the 4th inning, right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Paulo Orlando is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder, number 19.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Swing and a liner back through the box. And a rather easy first out. Now in the box, Will Myers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Myers.
And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. 0-2, here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Neil Walker.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Walker waits on the 1-0. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Franco is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Rancho Cucamonga is out in front here, 2-0.
Catcher Julio
Teheran is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now.
The batter, number 3.
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Saunders. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Fielder.
Digging in once again, Johnny Damon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a ball rolled softly to second, and he'll get in there safely. Ready one Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a... Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Juan Uribe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Herrera scoops it up. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, catcher.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Right fielder, George.
Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. George Springer goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Odubel.
Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and a little self-preservation down at first as Kelvin Herrera is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses inside. 1-0. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The 0-1 on its way. Late that time for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Little dribbler back at him. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Right fielder number 16.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Orlando. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A pause and the 0-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Kelvin Herrera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blackmon on the move. He's there, but oh, he missed it. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses, use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Julio Teheran.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact.
And this is right by Saltalamacchia to the backstop. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scale